Howdy mates, good afternoon. How are we all doing today? Here's a part 4 video. So I want to change it up a little bit for today's venture. I wanted to go for a little hike for a change. I'm over at the Myakkahatchee Environmental Park near Northport. So to first start off, the Myakkahatchee Environmental Park is an opportunity for visitors to really have a glimpse of a piece of natural Florida, especially with the hardwood hammocks, and also even seeing a slough that runs nearby here. Specifically, that is the Myakkahatchee Creek. It's essentially a small little tributary that will eventually make its way into the Myakka River. I mean, honestly, the name of the creek kind of hints as to where it will wind up going. But it is indeed another Blackwater tributary as well. In case if you're not sure what that is, that's actually a reference I made last week, as a matter of fact, when I went to visit the Myakka River itself. But this is actually protected under the city of Northport. So in a sense, it kind of is like a city park, kind of. I mean, that's my interpretation anyways. But to my right, we have actually got a live oak. They're well known for their large canopy that spreads out. But what's particularly fascinating to me about this particular live oak is if you look carefully enough, you may notice on the bark that there might be some red spots. I don't know how well you guys can actually see it. Like right there, for instance, or even back there. There's actually something called red rash lichen. And for those of you who are not sure what lichens are, they're actually one of a kind in terms of the organism. So lichens are a result of a symbiotic relationship, as a matter of fact. That symbiotic relationship is between basically cyanobacteria or algae and fungus. Yeah, fungi. That left my mind for a second. But basically, the cyanobacteria provides a source of food for the fungi, and then the fungi essentially provides sort of like an apartment for the cyanobacteria or the algae. Crazy, isn't it? I'm saying algae, but it really is true. It can be that way. So they basically work together in unison, and it allows this to be possible. Let me walk in a little closer. This is basically another type of lichen too. Can't remember the exact name right away off the top of my head. But that's why oftentimes you'll sometimes see trees that have these type of marks. These are lichens. They break up even further in terms of the type. You have something like crustose, fruticose. I believe there's another type, but the name of it is like at the tip of my tongue. I believe that these are a crustose type of lichen. So it basically means they don't really have like a towering structure or anything of the sort. Rather, they kind of act sort of as a mat along the bark. But the thing is, some of you may be wondering, like, why should we really care about these lichens? Well, think of it this way. You know, I made a point in the video earlier, or a couple of videos earlier that I made today. I was talking a little bit about pollution, specifically with water. But here's the thing. Pollution isn't always just limited to water. It can also happen with air, too. So, what I'm trying to say is lichens are very intolerable of air pollution. And typically, if there's too much contaminants in the air, those lichens can't survive. But on the other hand, if the air has little to no contaminants, those lichens will thrive. So, in other words, they are an indication of air quality. So to see that many on a live oak, that's a good sign. That indicates to us that basically air pollution is a bit more controlled, a bit less. But then if you went to somewhere, say, like Chernobyl, this is just a radical example, you may see less of it. But then, on that subject, nature is indeed starting to reclaim Chernobyl. But yeah, mates. And last time I was out here, it was way back in July. That was prior to the Brian Laundrie case that was going on. For a little while, they actually had this place closed. So, and then they reopened it a couple of months ago, but I just never really had a chance to really come out here at all. So it's just nice to reunite with this park. It's a nice one. And with it being designated as a park under Northport, there cannot be any form of development here. It is not allowed. So, alright, you guys. Thanks for watching my video. I'll be able to post this pretty soon. And, yeah, I may actually share an article that regards a bit more about lichens. And I know there are 3 types in terms of structure, but that third one, it's like at the tip of my tongue, but I can't make it out right now. But then probably later on, it will. So, alright, you guys. Take care. Enjoy your Wednesday. And Journey on a Journey is outwards. Take care, folks. See ya.